Hi there, and welcome back to Minecraft. I'm here on the NH13 server, and today we want to do a bit more work in the pirate district, the Swashbucklers Bay. So, sit back, relax, and I'll see you in a sec. Okay, so the first thing I want to do before the sun goes down is just basically take this dock area and spread it around. So obviously we've got as far as here, but I want to essentially take it all the way around there, back round this way, and possibly maybe around the other side. So we do that, then once we've got that, we can then start putting some buildings and other things in the area. But obviously it's getting dark, so let's go sleep, and I'll come back to you in a second once I've done it. Right, so we've got the basic shape here. Obviously this isn't finished, but basically I've just spread out from here, it's just oak at this point. I'm going to add the extra colours in afterwards. Spread the oak around here, a little bit extra around there, straight all the way down here until we get to this side, and we obviously carve back around again. Now, I was going to go up here and sort of follow it round up this path and then eventually back round through here. But doing that, one of two things are going to happen. Firstly, we're going to lose all the land. So if we do that, then we can't build anything on the land. And yeah, I'm not sure about that. Secondly, if we go the other way, we're going to take away this mouth here and this here, which would mean that we can't really put any ships in this area, which again we want to do. So I'm thinking we hold off this part for now. We work on this, and then we'll just let it naturally progress around and just see what happens. If we just do one side, that's fair enough, and we've got buildings on the other side, great. Or maybe we'll just do it on that side and not this side. I honestly don't know at this point. But what we need to do is well, add some more stone. So what I've done is I've had to clear a lot of sand away. So I'm using the spare sand that I got previously for like, the odd blocks like this. Obviously, some of them are going to have to go all the way down. Some of them, I just don't want a stone block being on top of that because it doesn't work. So some of them I'm putting extra stone blocks under. Some of them I'm going to be putting sand in front. We've got loads of both. So I'm going to do that, fill in that area, and then figure out what I'm going to do with the rest of it. So I'll be back with you in a moment. Okay, so done a little bit more with this. Added a little bit more detail. Nothing amazing, but added a few sort of broken stone blocks down there, some different shades of wood here, and sort of elevation dips, just to sort of give it some more depth to the overall shape. There are a couple of gaps around the back where we're going to have entrances or exits off the path into sort of the mainland area. So we'll have to come up with what's going to be going out in those areas, but there's a few different options. What I'd like to do now is you can see Lord Master Trot is hanging on the other side of the river, cove, bay. Calling it a bay. Thinking maybe trying to make a bit of an archway from here over there, somewhere for basically a path so you can take a direct route there instead of walking all the way around. And obviously smaller ships can still go underneath it. So we're going to have a little play with that. It does mean changing some of this up, unfortunately. So we'll have to get rid of a few of these and put some stairs going up. But that's not a problem. So let's have a play with that. And yeah, see what happens. Okay, so it's a work in progress, so please, please, please don't hate on this, because still not quite sure. But, kind of see... Oh, whoops. Throwing the chicken away. Kind of see what we're doing here. We've obviously got a very, very steep path up here. Stone blocks on the side, wood. Obviously, it's flat up here and then steep down there. It's not a perfect arch because, I mean, one side's higher than the other. So it's never going to be perfect. But it's starting to take some shape, and I think it's got some potential. Obviously, this is just like the wireframe, essentially. We're going to build around it. I think it's got some potential to actually look quite good. So it's got enough height that ships, say, these sort of ships aren't going to be able to fit under it, but smaller ones will be able to get in there, and they'll be able to go about their business, etc. So it's starting to look quite good. We just need to, say, just do a little bit extra. I'm kind of liking this stone down here, so I think I'm going to replicate that on the other side as well, which basically I'm just pop in a full stone block and then a half on every single one all the way down. Whoops. So we're going to carry on doing that. Obviously Lord Master Trot's working on the top, and yeah, catch up with you in a second. Okay, so this is well, maybe finished, we'll see. I'm sure we'll always come back and tweak it at some point, but obviously got the stone going up all the way along, and obviously added various different shades in there as well. think it's looking quite good, to be honest. I like the shape. It's not a straightforward up and down arch, so it's nice to be a bit different. It's looking quite cool. It's very steep, I'll give you that, but that's fine by me, to be honest. So yeah, that's really as far as we've got with this. Next thing we want to talk about, or do, is had a suggestion on previous video from a good friend, Kawaii Ryu. I always pronounce the name wrong, I'm sorry. But about, well, lots of suggestions, but one of them was sort of like a gallows type area to get the bad pirates, the sort of particularly bad ones, hanging as a warning to all the others. So possibly thinking about building that up here. We just need to just map out the space a little bit, try and decide sort of how many people are going to hang, sort of thing. But yeah, going to try and work on that. And well, yeah, cool. Okay, so I had a bit of a thought. So basically, you're going to come down these stairs here, thinking maybe you're going to block it off from this way. So the only way over here is via this archway. This section up here is going to be the gallows. I'm thinking sort of towards the end, this is where people are actually going to be hanging, and then we'll have sort of a walkway or something up here, just to make it sort of, as it's a bit bigger here, we can have sort of steps going up and down, sort of thing like that. So what we need to do is try and get a basic platform in. So I'm not going to go all the way to the end, but if we do something like that, that's probably tall enough, and then we'll do the same. Why not here? And then we're going to want some sort of slabs there, because basically what we need to do is leave a gap in the middle where we're going to put trapdoors, and that's where the people are going to be falling down. So we will want to then spread that out and do a little bit more, make a staircase up here, and say I have to grab a few, maybe actually make that one higher so I can actually fit under it. Yeah, let's do that. I'll raise it up one level. I will put some fences up there just to sort of give it some shape, something to hang off, and I will definitely sleep, and I'll come back to you in a second. Right, so it's starting to take some shape now. As you can see, we have now built the main platform. We've built the path going over to it, so this is actually the only way up at the moment. If you come from down here, it's just too high. I mean, obviously you can sneak in, but you know that doesn't count. But the floor in here, that's obviously we've just done this bit. We're going to work on the outside afterwards, but this is just obviously custom floor in here. Up these stairs up to the main platform. So we do have a guy at the moment, currently naked, ready to go on the gallows. We do have an issue, because I was hoping to have someone actually hanging, but when the doors open, you can't actually fit Hang on. You can't physically fit an armor stand there with the door. So that's annoying. So I mean, I thought, okay, we'll get rid of one. That's not an armor stand. Get rid of the hatch. That's great. So that works. But then we're left with this, and obviously we'll want to have him hanging without a support. So we'll have to then remove that, and obviously he then falls down. So I'm thinking we don't have someone physically hanging. We just get them about to be hung. It's the only way. I've got a trapdoor somewhere. There we go. Right. So what I want to do is obviously get him all dressed, looking upset, ready to go. Maybe have a few other people up there sort of cheering him on, sort of, ye bad person. I mean, they're all pirates, so I don't really know why that particular one's getting hung. But he's obviously done something worse. And just basically maybe look at doing some basic terraforming around here just to make these sides look a bit better, to be honest. But again, it's night time, so I've got to go sleep. So back in a second. Right, so it looks like we now know why the mean old guardians are attacking the poor little duck-faced man there. And that is because it's retaliation. Let's get over. We've got the ducks here. They seem to be in control of the area at the moment. Who knows what's going to happen. But they seem to not like this guy, this guardian. And he's been hung. They've stripped him of all his clothes, bless him. He's got literally nothing. I want that back. Thank you. Yes, he's literally got nothing to him whatsoever other than the head. Can't open that, that's fine. But yeah, so they've got this guy here is in control of the button. He's just about to press it any time. But as a last minute attempt, these guys are on the way over to try and stop it. And obviously the fighting is spread out onto the street, and we're going to be getting lots of fighting across there. And there's going to be more ships coming in, let's be honest. But it's starting to take some shape. So we kind of understand, getting a bit more history of what's going on here, who's fighting who and why, really. But yeah, had a little bit more work down here, just putting a basic wall in, because otherwise, why would they not come straight up here? So we need some sort of wall here. Okay, there's a few points we can climb up, because that's for me. But yeah, sort of I'm an R at this point because I'm not sure whether to make this bigger, as in make it wider with like a walkway on it, but also make it taller. It does the job that anyone can't get up there. Simple as that. But it's not the most defensive looking areas. I mean, it's no fort, let's be honest. But I don't know. Let me know what you think, whether you think we should make these walls slightly bigger, because I'm happy to do it. But also if you think that, because I don't want to take away the shape of the actual hill. And if we, I was going to start messing around with this sand, but as soon as I start getting rid of it and putting other bits down, it's like, well, where's the sand gone? And I actually quite like that. So sort of gone to leave it as it is with a basic wall. Let me know if you think we need a bigger wall. But yeah, we've got a bit more history going on. There is going to be a lot more fighting. We're going to get a lot more of these guys. I need to get some more heads, which is the only thing holding me back at the moment. So I think that's the next job. Yeah, awesome. Chicken heads. Side note, I'm not sure if you remember, but a previous episode, live streams as well, we've been building this nether hub. Cosmo's been in since, and he's been working on the rail system connecting bases to one another and to the main hub. So he's been working on that. Obviously, it takes a long time. There's a lot of work involved, so he's got a lot of work going there. But he's doing a great job so far, and I believe Kenneth's got some great ideas to fill in some of these blanks in the middle, so we'll have to look at that later on. But one of the things that just caught my attention was this one. He's now connected the end portal to the nether hub. So possibly, later episode, maybe we go do that. Who wants to see it? Let me know in the comments. So not everywhere in the nether is safe. We come out to the wastelands, as I like to call it, where not a lot is going on. And, fly, there we go. And yes, it's very barren here, lots and lots of danger. But, ouch. We're only briefly going through to get to the Guardian farm so we can get some heads. Guardian heads. Ouch. 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 All the little guys need something to wear, so skeleton farm for armour. Could use zombie, but do you know what? I like this one. It works. Okay, so reinforcements have arrived on both sides now. We have a legion of guardians coming in this way. Obviously, they've just got off the boat, they've taken the little dinghies, and they've climbed up the stairs, and now they're running into battle. These guys are already there. They're mid-fight. It's kicking off. They are having a blast. Well, maybe not a blast. They're certainly having a ruckus. Over this side, we have the ducks, or the chickens, and they are setting off. Obviously, they're all here standing guard over the Guardian being hung. But since they arrived, they've been called to action and they've got to get over here. So it's all hands on deck. Everyone's running over and everyone's about to fight. It is kicking off. Now, we can do a lot more, but we need to build some more first. So, I think, unfortunately, that's all we've got time for today. But if you enjoyed this episode and you want to see more, please give it a good like and a thumbs up on the video. Because, you never know. It does help. Also, if you haven't considered subscribing, please do so. And obviously tell your friends about it too. Because if you like it, there's a good chance they will too. So, why not? But as always, I've been Siki Gamer. You've been awesome. And thanks for watching. Goodbye.